The Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Love looking to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
60 red. 60 red.
Now Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing. Love. And he will not be. As you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw now. Here's Love. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. In motion left. That's Reed. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Love now to pass on 1st down. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, just like last play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete, right around the 8. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Counter play with Jacobs, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to... And oh, he coughed it up! Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some trouble.
Offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think...
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Boye Mafe. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end. Playing almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First down, Love to pass. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Love now. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yeah.
Ready. Black 40.
First down, going to the air with Love. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
50, green.
Let's go, let's go. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Yellow, 22.
Squeeze, double. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we got Mike.
On 1st and 10, Love. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 3rd and 3. Love, they go play action now. He had a man open, but he...
Black, 95.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard.
60 red.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Four down. Alert. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Love firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This 2nd and 4.
Check curls. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Not today. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Here's Jacobs. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Love. This will be caught at about the 5. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
45, white.
Tackles. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Working out of the gun. Love. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he's got it. It's caught from...
I know he ain't got it.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Ready? Drill, 52.
48.
Love from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
Check 48's the mic. Big stop, D.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Ready? 50, green.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Mike 48, Mike 48.
Set, go, set, go.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will get this into the end zone.
Black, 95.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, look 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48.
On first down, Love throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Love from the gun on third down. That is caught. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To the air again, Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Throwing on first down. Love. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready, go.
On play action. Love to throw. Throwing left side. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.